Well, hello everyone. I'm Junko Boney. Welcome to the Junko Boney YouTube channel. Every time I go into casino, I go into casino with a plan. And today I'm going to spend some time talking to you about a system that I use in the casino called 12 Soldiers. This is one of 10 systems a lot of times that I'm using in the casino. And I want to spend some time today going through it with you. So let's get started on 12 Soldiers. Okay. So this strategy has 12 numbers, just like it sounds. When I say 12 soldiers, we want to translate to 12 numbers that act as soldiers to get us to a good profit, right? So I'm just going to throw out 12 numbers. Right now, I'm going to use them in these verticals. We call these verticals because roulette wheel is measured, our roulette table is measured from the bottom up. So when you're looking up, these would be verticals. And so I'm going to play 3 different verticals of 4 numbers inside of these sections. Again, we call it 12 numbers, 12 soldiers. There's no magic in the numbers that you choose. It's really about how you play the 12 numbers themselves. Let me get started with an example. Okay, so we have 12 numbers up there and we're looking to make a profit of $20 or more. I'm going to run this a number of times and then we'll show you how we make profit playing this system. Okay, so we're going to hit on number 23 there. And that pays us $24. That's over the 20 that we want per session in this example. So that's going to be a win for us. We're going to move on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just rebet and stay with the same numbers. And let's see how we do. Okay, the idea here is to make a profit every time we play it. Again, 2, boom, boom. We hit it again for another $24. Number 17. So now we're up to $48. Through 2 sessions. I'm just going to rebet and spit again. Actually, I'm going to move, since we've hit that one twice in a row, I'm going to move it. And I'm going to put them over here. Again, where you place them is not as important as having 12 numbers out there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spin. So we played 1 minute, we're up $48. Let's keep going. All right, so that's a 25, that's a miss. Okay, good, I'm glad we got a miss. A rebet and I'm going to double. And when I say double, I basically mean I'm just adding 1 chip to all of these. So we started with 48. We're now at 36. Let's keep going. There's a 10 and 10 is a winner. That gets us a $48 net win. And we go from 48 to 84, just like that. So we've been playing for 2 minutes. Now we're up 84 units. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and just pick out my 12 favorite numbers, putting 4 in each of the 3 dozens. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I'm just going to put out these numbers. And I'm going to do just like this. Like this. Okay, so there's 12 numbers. We're going to play it like this. Again, there's no magic in it being symmetrical or any of those things. It's just, again, that you're playing 12 numbers, so you got them out there. Okay, so 20 is a miss. So I'm going to go ahead and just add 1 chip to all of them. And we're going to spin again. We started out with 84. We're now at 72. And we're looking to make that $20 profit or better. There's a 9. 9 is a win. We pick up 48 net, 120 total on our 4th session there. So we played 4 sessions now. We're up $120 for 120 units. Depending on what denomination chip that you're playing. Okay, so everybody can kind of see how this is going. I'm going to do it again here. I'm just going to show you. I want to get a little deeper in the rotation so you can get a feel for what it looks like when you get a little deeper in. Because sometimes when you get deeper in, you can actually make more money than you would if you hit it right away. And I'll show you how that works maybe in our 15-minute demo. We're 4 minutes in. Okay, so there's 16. That's a hit again. I'm moving in the right algorithm right now. You can see that I went from 120 to 144. That's a $24 hiccup. Nice. Just gonna rebend and spin again. You're looking to maybe lose a couple of spins. Let's see if we could do that. There's a 28. Okay, that's a miss. And I'm just gonna go ahead and up my bet. My progression for betting starting off was 1, 2, 3, and then 4 chips. And then if we get to 4, we don't have a winner. We go up by 2 to 6, 8, and then 10, and go from there. But we have been lucky so far. So we're up 180 now after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions. Okay. Now I play this as a hit and run player. So those of you who know me know that after I hit this one time, I'm going to take that profit and move on to a new system. But today we're just playing it out because I want you to see the progressions as they work. I'm going to play this way now just to prove a point that it doesn't really matter where the 12 numbers are. It's just that you have 12 out there. Now we all play dozens, right? And dozens have 12 numbers, and sometimes they can go 15 or 20 spins without being hit. And this can happen too. This is a little bit more random than an algorithm that's trying to clean players out, and maybe it's going to go away from a dozen, or it's going to go away from the teens or the 20s and 30s. When you're kind of random like this, it makes it harder for the algorithm to pick up what you're doing on an electronic game, I think. And the way algorithms work, especially in RNG machines, is that they'll run through certain types of systems to make sure that you're waiting at one system and then another and then another and another. So if you're hitting and run, a lot of times you can miss the algorithm. And same thing here with playing your numbers like this, is that it helps you to miss the algorithm play that's naturally built into some of these machines. And even some of that algorithm carries over to the real wheel. So, because we've all been on wheels that had momentum as well. We've seen that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to spin. Got my 12 numbers out there. We started with 180, or we're looking to build on that. There's 8. Okay. Oh, I've got an 8 there. Boom. Man, I'm just hot. Okay, I love it. So I'm at 192 now. For those of you watching my video for the first time, I am not very lucky. So for me to hit like this is really an anomaly. We've got 70 plus videos out there. If you go and watch them, we'll see we get into some really monster poor streaks. But, right now we're doing pretty well. So we're going to keep playing until we get into a losing streak. We're only 7 months yet. All right. So I'm going to play again, 12 numbers. Just going to go down the middle here and do something symmetrical like this. And this makes, this is more plays into what the RNG wants you to play. But I like doing it this way because then I know where all the numbers are. There's a 15. That's the miss. Gotta go ahead and add 1 share to all the bets. Like that. And we're going to spin again. Start with 192. There's 12. And that's a miss. So once again, we're going to add 1 share to all the bets. Like so. Yeah. Yeah. We'll spin. Started at 192 or 156 now. There's a 26. And 26 is a miss. Okay. Okay, now we're getting a little bit into it. Now we're at 4. This is the last time we go up 1 share. After this, we'll be going up 2 shares for a while if we don't get it. Okay. Now remember, we're playing 12 numbers. There's 38 on the board. So theoretically, odds-wise, and the odds don't really matter, but we should be, hitting 1 every 3 spins or so. And right now we've gone 4 spins with all the misses. So you can see it can be very streaky, even though the odds say that about 1 every 3.2 or 3 times that we spin, we should be hitting 4 of these 12 numbers. Okay, so now we're going to go up 2. We went from 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to 6. And then if we don't hit this, we'll go to 8. If we don't hit that, then we'll go to 10. And then 10 is where Cersei gets to. So we're not serious yet. Okay, here we go. We started with 192. We're now at 72. So we've got some ground to pick up. There's a 19. And 19 is a winner. I guess that paying us 144 net, which we went from 192 to 216. And so that's enough to get us out. We would start over again if we were playing this one time after another, which I don't recommend that you do. Again, hit and run. We use this one time. It will be one of the other 10 systems that that you would have on your sheet. I've got 15 or 20 different systems out in my videos that you can look at and try to pick out 10 that fit your style of play. But now we're at 2:16. Let's see, we are 10 minutes in. So I'm going to play maybe one, maybe two more times, and then we'll call it a day. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And let's see how we do here. 13 is miss. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add one chip to them. When we're playing 12 soldiers. Start with 2:16. Now we're 11. And 11 is a winner. Nice. Okay, so that gets us to 252. 252. Beautiful. Okay, one more time we're going to play it here. I'm just going to go right back to the normal way of playing it. Just like so. Again, you can play it, symmetrical like this. You can play it hodgepodge. As long as you kind of keeping it into different dozens, you're good to go. Make sure you have 4 in each of the 3 dozens, and then anywhere you play them in there is. Okay, so we're at 252. This will be our last play. We're at 11, almost 12 minutes. There's a 1. That's a miss. Bet and spin. Now, this system is not my book, How to Win at Roulette, which is available at Amazon and on my website at JunkoBodieGaming.com, which if you go to my site and you buy the book, I will autograph it for you and send it back. We just got a hit there, which is going to finish us at 264. So yeah, folks, this is how you play 12 soldiers. I hope you like it. It's a great little system. But you can see it's very simple to play. It's not really the system that makes it, good for what we do, which is winning. What makes it great is the way that we bet it. Continuing to stay after it, and having betting progression used to bet it. And I'm going to go through real quickly the betting progression. I know it didn't get very deep, and I think the deepest we got in was $8 or so. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 8, 10, and then it would be 15, 20, 25, 30, and after 30, then you're going to have to do some recovery stuff. And what I mean by recovery, that's always math, where you're saying, okay, now I'm going to divide these 3 streets up into their own bets, and then you start trying to satisfy those. And I'd be, the number of times that I have to do that, I have to done that in my life is, I could count on my right hand. If you're hitting and run and use the system, 1 or 2 times in the casino a week, or 3 times a week, you're almost never going to get to that scenario. You're going to probably make your hit before you get to 10 most of the time. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope if you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and always smash that subscribe button, because that's how you get notified when our new videos come out. It also helps our community a lot. Again, there's 2 types of people at the casino. There's professionals and tourists. Don't be a tourist. Rock the day.